Hello, welcome to stream.
Hello, chat. I'm gonna start a bit early. I know there's an ad break, but like, we're in the part of the story where. Oh, thank God! I thought we had to replay the whole fucking story, bro. Hello, random advisor.
Nefer, this term's assignments have been issued already. Please read through the materials thoroughly, conduct your own additional research, and then write an essay on the topic.
Yes, Professor, I'm aware. I just had a couple more questions I wanted to get your perspective on.
Oh? Please ask away.
Well, I saw the other students' problem sheets, and I couldn't help but notice that my assignment is much easier than theirs. Do you really think I'm a weak student?
A weak student? Goodness, no. Quite the opposite. You have a sharp mind, almost too sharp.
I think what you're saying is a weak student wouldn't have noticed the discrepancy. And if they did, they certainly wouldn't complain about the lighter workload.
You see, sharp as they come. You see things the way they are, and I'm sure you know why they're like that.
Because of where I come from. Because I'm different.
I'm sorry, Nefer. I don't like it anymore. Anyway, you said you had a couple of questions. What's the other one?
I wanted to check if someone sent me a letter to the academia, where do I go to collect it?
Ah, your family wrote to you. As long as they put your name on the envelope, someone should hand it right to you.
Not exactly. It's not even a recent letter. I was just curious where the mail would.
The House of Dana, I expect. I know there's a whatever you're looking for, that.
Okay, got it.
Oh, don't mention it. Honestly, I.
Hey, don't. You're a great teacher. And you do your best for all your students. But the rules are the rules. You're not allowed to teach students like that.
What after a beer?
I just think that if you want to make it in this world, you have to find a way to.
Hi, Nervy. Thank you for the dailies. I'm gonna be for real. Nefer's outfit will look so much better with like a pair of pants.
This must be it. Let's take a look. A dilapidation survey from Port Ormos. This one was never. Who was it addressed to? This one is addressed. Guided by the incense. In clinical terms. For example, this seems like something the academic. Wait, what the note says? The sender authored this letter. What? This next one is A few words of in recent years. However, it appears to me that these students have, as well as receiving education is the fund as Grand Sage. I do hope you will give some great letter, and the sender is. I did. So this is where letters from the Sage of Whatever. I'm not exactly holding out hope that a letter sent from the desert would even make it here. I can't believe how much discarded mail there is. I don't believe for 1 sec.
I really don't care.
Wait.
Hi, hello, welcome to stream.
Hi, Nabooch.
Greetings, Halil. My name is I don't know how well you... In my tribe, learning a person's true name, the Shimti tribe... This brings me to my reason for writing. There was a terrible... The Eob and Unut. I found a well. When we met, you assured me that you... That aside, the last time you were here, you mentioned that the academia had started accepting students from the desert. We have next to no resources here in the desert. And my
I genuinely don't really care.
The academia never took you seriously. And you were so emphatic that your luck had You swore you'd lead us to a better place. You liar. And who fell for it? I think I'll take over from here.
I want this to be over.
I just came to say,
Nefer?
I'm quitting. Something's come up and...
Huh? But this was a hard-won opportunity for you.
It was. But it... Oh, and I didn't want to overfill my bags, so I left some incense on your desk. What's wrong? I thought you liked incense.
Isn't this the stuff you brought from your hometown?
Yeah, I lied. It's not rare at all. It's not worth much.
But Nefer...
All right, that's all from me.
She really just gave up, damn.
Don't forget me, okay? I mean...
Yeah, I lied again. And as for remembering her, I'll be lucky if I even make it through this alive.
Personally, I just don't really find this as interesting, I think.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arif.
So, what does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador, I assume...
Please, sir, lower your blade. You're lucky I'm the one they sent. Not all special ambassadors share my admiration for the Eab people. The ever-shifting balance of power in the desert reduced the once great civilizations of this region.
Huh. So...
This well is the perfect symbol of your strength, is it not?
You're not wrong. But...
Of course not. Records uncovered by the Vahumana Darshan show that a certain well currently under Eab control is built on top of some ancient ruins. I checked the map carefully on my way over here, and I'm confident that this is the well in question. The Academia is offering 50 million mora in return for excavation rights.
50 million? No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say...
Don't get we know far more than you think. We know that you seized this well by force.
So what if it was?
Don't worry. As unscrupulous as it was, it's something we're willing to overlook. The Academia is only interested in
Damn,
dealing
she's
with
like,
the de
I'm
facto
powerful.
power holders in the region. I hope I am making my...
And I hope your words are the truth. If I find out the Academia is trying to play me, I'll hunt down every one of your people and make you what?
I assure you, Chief, that would not be in your long term. You see how I'm dressed, don't you? I appreciate that you've never been to the rain. And what does a barbarian like you have to lose?
All right, I take your point. In that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation rights. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed. Excellent.
Gladly. I am partial to wine, so let's indulge in a few...
She fucking robbed them.
Chief! Chief, it's an emergency! It's the Unut. They've taken the what?
Well, don't just stand.
Yes, Chief.
I have every confidence.
Well, what is it?
The Unut's response was alarmingly fast. The day after we reach a...
I
am obliged to remind you, Chief, that the Academia will...
No! Please, Ambassador, just give me some... That well is...
Glad to hear it.
If there is a traitor...
What? I don't understand her motive here.
Wow. All it took was a few words and I've...
So, in summary, Ambassador, the Academia would rather
The Eab are ruthless murderers who don't listen to reason. So let me ask you, Chief, if...
Kill them all.
Precisely. The Academia does not tolerate those who stand in our way. The Eab, at the same time, there is simply no way that the...
We have our own rules out here. If the rainforest...
Right. We can't confront them ourselves, but we can support their enemies. The Unut have always had strained relations with the Eab. Natural ally. Weren't the Eab your allies? Let me be clear. The Academia wishes to collaborate with the League...
Say no more.
Good. Then I suggest... You see, Dad?
Damn. Bird. The fuck is happening?
Look at yourselves. You may be the monsters who destroyed my home. They're just ordinary, petty I think we're even now. Maybe I've even done the death. Oh, Sinuhe. My gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today, our tribespeople would still be alive, but you couldn't do.
Nefer, it's okay. All of this is in the past now.
I believe I remember you promising to remain silent.
Yeah, but
Yehoda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
all right. Time for... anyway, that's enough of that. Feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired. Oh, Alma.
Yes, if we can find...
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead. Yes.
Really? A temple? I guess that's how things go in the desert.
Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny. Or
You mentioned a temple.
my biggest...
Ah. Then I'm guessing...
I didn't know you were clued up on.
I'm no expert in the history of Sumeru, but since you come from...
Sounds impressive.
Oh, I know who you mean. General Mahamatra Sino. The spirit of Hermanubis dwells within him.
That's Boss Sniff for ya. She knows everything.
Sino's hardly a figure of obscurity, but I know about Sethos too.
What about him? Is he a big deal or something?
Well, he's not a small... Please, this is the Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot to take in.
I would like to finish this. Where is this? This is... Oh god, it's been so long since I've been here. Huh.
Uh-oh. I'm totally out of my depth here. I don't have anything to... I want to do the whole name drop.
A statue with the head of a bird.
That's Thoth, the Ibis King. One of the 7 pillars of King Deshret. The legends say that he... Let's take a look.
A cutscene. Kitty! Pet the kitty, 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 pet
It's
the...
just Ashru.
So, all is well?
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course. It's almost over.
Oh shit!
Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
Oh shit! What is happening?
How repulsive.
Oh, no! Colomina! Holy shit. How did he interfere with their memories? That's fucking crazy. Crazy. Absolutely insane.
Timed that pretty well, didn't I?
I also realized Discord wasn't picking up my mic, but at least you guys could hear me.
It's okay. I'm just glad no one was hurt. Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsliv. Were you helping get them out?
Of course. When I asked Nefer to conduct this investigation, I was not naive to the dangers involved. I had a duty to ensure your safety.
Good to know your sense of justice is still intact after all these years.
I take that to mean that you saw the truth. That comes as a great relief.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help, I also managed to trap Rerir inside the chess set.
Whoa, really? How'd you manage that?
Well, to be honest, I sensed that something was wrong long before we made it to the temple. By using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past, well, the monster formerly known as Rairir. It seems I alerted him. I was tracking him, then he caught on and started tracking me too. Can't say I'm surprised.
But how did he track you through your thoughts alone? That shouldn't be possible.
Rairir was a secret agent who reported directly to the Vinster King. He is an expert at finding a trail and hunting down his pursuers.
No wonder.
Honestly, I have a theory that because he's related to the Abyss, he's like, okay, cool, whatever. I'm gonna, use the abyssal energy to find you.
He infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's why we weren't able to leave at first.
Speaking of your chess set, it's quite a remarkable item. Would I be right in thinking you have some connection to King Deshret?
You overestimate me. I only have a connection with one of his underlings, the Ibis King. You all saw how this came to be. A long time ago, the Eab massacred my tribe, the Shimti, in our home village. The Unut and the Eab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of a non-existent 50 million mora. The Eab ultimately won that confrontation, but their victory came at the cost of almost every warrior in the tribe. The final blow to the Eab came at the victory feast, when an Unut assassin beheaded their chief right before my eyes. The remaining Eab fled and have been scattered. Having gotten my revenge, I returned to my hometown, where to my surprise, the nearby temple was still standing.
Oh, there's
There
a
it was,
Dratini in chat. Fuck, I could've caught
seemingly
that.
immune to the relentless hostility of the desert. As I stood there gazing at the temple, I noticed a cat just outside. This cat, as it turned out, was home to the spirit of the Ibis King. He led me to a gate deep inside the temple, and this chess set is my gift from the Ibis King. The chessboard within is made to the same specifications as the one in the mausoleum of King Deshret. With this chessboard in its container, I gained a certain ability to perceive hidden secrets. Now, you could conclude that the Ibis King simply wanted to give the people of this world the power to seek the truth. But I don't believe that's the full story. Every god plays favorites. Their hearts are as fickle as any human.
It is the same with all powerful forces, including fate itself. Their gaze falls preferentially upon a select few. As you rightly point out, this is an act of favoritism.
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, I agree. Gather the others. It's time to share everything I've learned. Thank you all for being here. As promised, I did some further investigating into the Raker of Solnari, real name Rairir, was once a Khanrian subject who served the Vinster King.
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure. But it does not excuse, no matter how much Rairir suffered in the past, the fact remains that he is what we know today as the Wild Hunt, wreaking havoc upon innocent lives and not. He becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Tevat suffers the.
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever seen the spatial gateway that appeared in Rarir's memory?
Never. But I have heard stories of something called the Moon Gate.
Hi,
And this
Ilya. Thank you
seems
for the
to fit
dailies.
description.
Miss Lauma, any thoughts on this?
In the lore of the Frost Moon Scions,
The lore,
the
chat.
moon is believed to hold many secrets. The term Moongate is one I have heard before. But as is the case with all of our legends, there are no records of any first-hand witnesses. We cannot know whether it truly exists.
Then back to Miss Columbina. As a moon...
Not at this stage, sorry. I do hold the power of the Frost Moon, and my strength is recovering well.
But there's more to the power of the Frost Moon than that?
Yes.
Hi,
The
Dark
Moon Goddess
Mephilia.
has
How
the
you
right
doing,
to open the
sweetheart?
Moon Gate, since it is a path to the moon. But as Nefer mentioned, holding open a spatial gateway takes a huge amount of power. And right now, I need to conserve my energy to fight the Ray Hero Solnari.
Good.
I'm
Just
afraid
vibing
this is
before I have to
one
go to work.
mystery we may have to leave unsolved for now.
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world beyond the gateway.
It's fun work. I work at a haunted house.
I highly suspect that neither Tholindis nor Rarir made it through unscathed.
Yeah,
The
it's
evidence
so much
pointing to
fun.
this is the fact that the Rehir of Solnari
It
exists in the
does.
form
I get
of
to scream
countless
at people.
fragments.
It's quite cathartic. Cause like I work with kids during the week as a teacher's assistant, and let me tell you, amount of times.
With the abyssal power he wields,
Oh,
no
I made someone
ordinary
piss their
foe can
pants last
touch him,
night.
let alone tear him to shreds. And yet, the wild hunt
Man
proliferates under
was
his skin
hobbling
as
away.
life, drawing hordes of monsters to many different locations across the land.
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some powerful force? Hence, why the Wild Hunt is a distributed phenomenon, rather than a unified one?
Makes
Typically,
sense to
I
me.
play a
Explains why the Wild Hunt is so pervasive, and why he's been trying to piece himself back together.
Turn the volume down a tiny bit.
And he wants to be whole
Turn
again.
my volume up.
Without the power of the
I typically
Abyss,
play like a hillbilly hunter who's a cannibal
perished a
with my
monstrous
friend,
The Abyss,
and my roommate.
much like a curse, has kept him alive.
They also give us a literal taser.
More. The power of the abyss is most surely a curse.
It is
And we
a
shock it at
definition
people. Obviously not
and
touching
runs the
people.
course of my present understanding of abyss creatures. Whether the life form in question is primitive or advanced, if a curse has extended its lifespan unnaturally, it will continue to survive in spite of everything. This raises some interesting questions. I will run some experiments and see if there is any validity to my suspicions. That being said, regardless of whether my research bears fruit, I would like to thank Miss Nefer for conducting such a thorough investigation. Already, it has greatly enriched my understanding of the entity we face.
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo. I too hope that the information I have shared today proves useful as we look to formulate the next stage of our plan.
Yeah, no. Basically, thank you. Basically, it's like connected to a wire, and we just plug it in, and it makes a shocking noise, and then, yeah. If we get too close to the people, or they're too close to us, we actually don't fire it off, because we know it's gonna hit them if they're, like, on top of us. A lot of people don't actually understand fucking boundaries in a fucking haunted house. Bitch, get the fuck out of my face. I don't need you screaming like a dog.
I struggle to understand.
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring any.
I love how Yehuda's in the background, and she's just playing with the cat. He's finally back, chat. He decided to appear in the middle of our conquest for once.
We can never know all the hows and whys.
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time. Thank you both.
Well, a good place to end today's meeting.
That's very thoughtful of you, Llama.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to rest.
Fucking hell, dude. This Archon quest is so long.
Hey, is this a bad time? I hope I didn't kill the conversation.
Hi, hello, welcome to stream.
Wonder if that's how most scare actors feel at Halloween Horror Nights. Look at your server in general. Like, I'm so confused on me missing my own lore. What? What is happening? What is happening? You guys hurt my brain. I'm gonna go quickly grab a bowl of ice cream. Nabooch, if you're in chat, yes, you can send me a DM. Thank you for asking. My DM should be open on Discord. I don't know why you want to send me a DM, but as long as it ain't unsolicited dick pics, we chill. If it is a dick pic, I implore you, please don't, because I will block your ass. Anyways, I'm gonna go piss and grab ice cream. So I want ice cream. Hi, Marcy. I keep it up. Oops. Turned. Marco, what the fuck do you want?
No need.
Apparently that line in particular, he said separately. He's like, I don't wanna, like, go into your room.
Never went back to the curatorium to get some rest. But before she left,
if you're the female traveler. But if you're the male traveler, he's like, nah, it's chill, bro.
Although she managed to trap the Raker of Solnari inside her chess set, there's no guarantee that the power of the Ibis King is any match for one of the five sinners.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think they can trap him in there for that long.
It's only a matter of time before he finds a way to break out. We have to come up with a plan and take care of him before that happens.
Okay, but like, hear me out. Hear me out. Make him relive his worst memories, and he'll just think he's trapped there.
Well, I asked her that same question. She talked for a long time, but for the most part, it seemed like she was
okay, but like, leave her. It's her chess set.
What a long and storied history it has. It felt like some kind of sales pitch, you know? The kind where you end up handing over Mora against your will. Anyway, after all that, she finally answered the question.
2 days?
2 days? Holy moly! Can we even recruit enough help in that time?
That remains to be seen. Which brings me to the second issue.
Also, chat, I want to talk about this really cute sweater that I purchased.
Given how little time we have, there's no way we can pull this off without his help. You have some history with him, right? Do you think maybe you could talk to him for us? Great. I appreciate it. All right, on to item 3. So, Albedo, Durin, and I put our heads together and came up with a plan. Can't promise it's gonna work yet, but at least it's a start. We figured we'd bounce the idea off you first. We'll explore it further once everyone's recovered.
Oh, Paimon's dying to hear this.
All right, so here's what we're thinking. We felt a little uneasy about roping you into this. I mean, firstly, you're not locals, and secondly, none of us are your boss. You're well within your rights to refuse if you so choose.
Roping us in? Why would you even say that? We know the stakes here. It's all of us.
I'm genuinely hoping I can get a little further today.
I choose my words very intentionally, I'll have you know. I like to think there's an art to striking a down-to-earth tone even when the stakes are through the roof.
I will say, next week is my last week at the haunted house for the season. So after that, streaming will go back to a much more normal schedule.
Sir Varka, I have a few thoughts about this plan.
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how the roles are allocated. In my view, the most sensible lineup would be like this.
Traveler fucking talking? I forgot they gave him lines.
Yeah. But if that's how we're going to approach this, you'd better make sure you're ready. To be clear, I don't doubt your abilities. Far from it. I just want to make sure. Are you really willing to take all this on?
I want to do everything within my power. The Raker of Solnari is a truly fearsome opponent, and if I do my part, it'll greatly reduce the risk for everyone else involved.
Well, that tracks with what I've heard. Jean's mentioned in her letters that you're so diligent it's almost abnormal. As in, most people weigh up the risks and rewards in situations like this. But you seem to just march towards danger without a moment's hesitation. Of course, everyone appreciates a fearless pioneer. But all that aside,
Thank you, Sir Varka.
I should be the one thanking you. It means a lot to have you on board.
I have thoughts.
I'll give some serious thought to your suggestions.
So, one, I appreciate Varka for this because no one else is like, are you fucking sure that you don't want to go fight, you know, looks at wristwatch. A world-ending, fucking life-ending motherfucking murderer from Conria who's over 500 years old? Yeah, of course, enjoy your dinner. At least you have to share what you're eating. I want to know. Helia. Helia, I have a question. Ooh. I kind of feel like fries is like a good option though. I just kind of want french fries now, and I'm blaming you. Before we do that, I'm having peanut butter and chocolate ice cream right now. It is so fucking good.
Thank you for
Fuck, I actually have to spend resin in this economy. I'll have to do it when I get back from the haunted house then. Or actually, I think I go fight this stupid boss a couple of times. I'm doing this to upgrade my sucrose to level 90.
strike a pose. Time to shine.
Solidify.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is dream.
Done. No!
Gather. Order guide you.
Everybody stand back.
Can you stop already?
Witness my rise.
Thanks. That's not a bad piece. I'll take that. I own 6. Alright.
Stabilize.
Laid bare. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let the world come alive. Overruled.
9. Sucrose. Wherefore art thou? I have everything I could need for her.
Gather.
May I present?
Well, fuck me, I guess.
Let my name echo in song. Shower me with
Solidify!
Transfixed.
Hey, can you stop? This fight is so annoying. It's alright. Aha! 2 more weeks and I get, or 3 more weeks and I get my free Scaramouche.
Gather! Order guide you.
everybody stand back. Strike a pop.
This is where you fall. Laid bare.
Done.
I'm going in.
Quake!
Shower me with praise. Time to shine.
2 more runs and I'm good. I could do 1 more run though.
Stabilize!
Yoo-hoo!
Transfixed. Everlasting as the moon.
This is order.
Everybody stand back. Let's light it up. Let the world come alive.
There we go. It's worth it. Alright, I'll have to do that 1 more time. I think I have about 20 minutes left. Oh, and Kita, thank you so much for the follow, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Fucking Dory is here.
This is a thorough plan, but I do
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work analyzing Rairer and the Wild Hunt's behavioral patterns. His conclusions are as follows. Firstly, from the earliest known confrontation until now, Rairer has never displayed any ability to manipulate the dimension of space. So it's unlikely he has any power in that domain. Secondly, he seems to have a particularly strong vendetta against our group. If we put him in a fight-or-flight situation, he'll choose to fight every time. Thirdly, finally, and most importantly, he is consumed by hatred, both for the moon and for his enemies. Turns out, we tick both of those boxes. We have a reincarnated moon in our ranks, and a spy who accessed his private memories without permission. He'll be baying for blood, not looking to escape.
As someone who's had their fair share of interactions with the Wild Hunt, those all seem like valid observations to me.
understood. Then I will defer to the verdict of the group.
Well, everyone, that's the plan in full detail. Albedo and Durin are carrying out their part as we speak.
Plan approved. Scheduling. Okay. Any firepower you need, I got you covered.
Let's light this baby up.
The Frost Moon Scions are behind you as well.
And the rest of you? No objections? All right. Then it's settled. This is the plan we're going with. Next up, an old tradition of mine. Anyone who wants to back out, now's your chance.
Wait, we can still back out of this?
Everyone says things they regret, right? I don't want anyone feeling trapped because their mouth said yes before their brain had time to think things through.
A very people-first approach. I hear that's common practice in the Knights of Favonius.
It is.
Who'd you hear it from? D-Luke?
We don't use people's real names at work. This contact will be known only as Owl, please and thank you.
This plan can only work if everyone does their part. Flint and I will absolutely support it.
We shall indeed. You'll be glad you accepted our help. Also, you are the last person I expected to see here, Miss Dory.
I was the same.
It's not often I get called Dory in a work context. My peers usually call me Lord Sangama Bay. So, the longer your name, the hot... In that case, Mr. Flint's year must be worth a fortune.
The walls are thin here. I'd appreciate you keeping that a secret.
Okay, fine. I'm actually only here as a favor for someone else. Do you have... Oh! Does this mean it most certainly does not? We have a long-standing and mutually beneficial business partnership. She's actually the mom of a friend of yours.
Nahida!
Said mom supplied me with a great little trinket, but now that lady's ruined everything. If I don't start building a little goodwill now...
Okay. So...
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me.
Mm.
We have a business relationship.
Fucking Alice.
She was worried that something bad might happen to me. So, I finally got it all fully charged up with Kuvaki, and then never went and used it all up at once.
You're right. It was all my fault. I didn't...
You will?
I knew you'd say that. Well, it's a very useful thing to have around. But I have a funny feeling it won't be around much longer. I guess we'll see in a couple of days.
Looks like bankruptcy for me.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic.
Does this mean... Bruh. Do I have a minute? Thank God. Alright, chat. As much as I would love to continue, I have to go to work in about 15 minutes. So, we're gonna end here. I am not gonna raid again, because as much as I would love to, I hate raiding and running sometimes, and I feel really guilty doing so. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for coming. This was fun. We're getting slowly through the Archon quest. I promise. Promise, okay? I was very busy today. I recorded like 4 YouTube videos, recorded my demo reel, took an ADR dubbing class, and I also recorded another comic dub for the channel. And the next video will be out on Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. EST. So look forward to that. But for now, goodbye, chat. I love you all. Have a good evening.